And President Trump's use of the Defense Production Act in the war against COVID is not just an essential weapon against the virus, and the ramifications go well beyond the pandemic. One America's chief White House correspondent, Chanel Rion, shows how.
On Friday, President Trump held a press briefing highlighting his administration's effective use of 78 Defense Production Acts in the war on COVID-19. An all-hands-on-deck approach, the DPA is an emergency act by which the federal government mobilizes production of essential goods. Key to making this happen is Adam Boehler, CEO of the International Development Finance Corporation, DFC.
The facts are, you haven't seen a mobilization of the industrial base like this since FDR, since World War II. My job, and I'm collaborating with HHS and DoD, our job is to find deals that are going to bring these critical supply chains back domestically where appropriate so that we're not at risk and we're safe.
Industrial mobilization driven by necessity, powered by decisive leadership. Boehler notes, the pandemic has taught us America is dangerously reliant on China and India for essential supplies.
And a good example would be generic pharmaceuticals. Okay, that's 90% of the drugs that people take every day, yet those ingredients are made in China, over half, India, some other countries, not in the United States. That could be turned off at any moment. We can't take that risk.
Boehler notes, the DPAs executed thus far are historical in scope, scale, and long-term effect. Within 2 months, the DFC helped coordinate and reestablish supply chains that would build critical goods for a critical time in America's history.
We sourced 150,000 ventilators in a very short period of time. So no American that has needed a ventilator hasn't received a ventilator.
3M produced over 300 million masks under one production act. More than these remarkable numbers, Boehler says these DPAs have changed the face of global trade.
One of the most interesting questions academically coming into coronavirus, and this is something that we were very worried about in the administration, does China come out stronger? I think it's worked out absolutely in the reverse. I mean, look at what happened to you.
Not only that DFC was able to rise to the occasion has fundamentally altered the idea that China is the world's only option.
When I go out and you speak to heads of state, every single person says, we want to work with the United States. We didn't want to take that money from China, but where was the alternative? What DFC is, it is the alternative to China. It is financing developing countries. It is countering China.
COVID changed our world in 2020, but also dynamically altered our global positioning. Under the Trump White House, America comes out stronger. Chanel Rion, One American News, the White House.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.